Hello and welcome to Pixels and Points. As always, I'm Susie Brown, planner and buyer here at Red Rock, and with me is
Matt Nelson, the digital media director here at Red Rock. All right. So for today, I know we've taken off a week, but what do we got today, Susie?
today we're talking about Amazon. They had a big meeting this week where they announced all their new fancy, shiny toys and bells and whistles. So just kind of going through exactly what they presented, what they were talking about, some new things coming as far as Amazon Ad Manager.
Okay.
So, one of the first things they hit on and kind of again and again was simplicity. They are trying to make their ad platform more simple to use for consumers. So, somebody even doing the advertising on their own or managing your own Amazon storefront versus also media buyers, agencies using their DSP and buying programmatically.
Yeah.
So,
Most
one of the
people,
new things,
which a
oh,
lot
go
of
ahead.
people are doing on when they have their own stores, they're doing their own ads. I mean, I know a few people that are running their own stores on Amazon, and they do a lot of their own advertising through the platform. So if Amazon can make that easier, it's just going to make it easier for the mom and pops to be able to handle that
Mhm.
without and feel like they're getting their dollars worth without worrying that they've done something wrong or they're wasting their money. At least I hope so. So
Yeah, exactly. And one of the new things they're doing in that vein is this sponsored content videos. So basically, if you do have your Amazon storefront and say you've just got static pictures, if you upload up to 5 videos, they will take your static listing, convert it into a video listing. Obviously, that will get more engagement. You're going to look more professional. And it's just something you can do by uploading videos you already have.
well, as long as it doesn't look like a slideshow.
Exactly. I would definitely inspect what you expect there. And obviously, I believe in most of these new features, you do get a final approval, not
Good.
like some of the other things where you lose control. So that's definitely good.
Good.
Another thing they're pushing for is on the programmatic side is a larger streaming footprint, which is great. And we usually just use the programmatic side of Amazon's DSP to access Prime Video, right? Their home base, what they have that nobody else does. But they're trying to be a bigger player. So a lot of more premium TV streamers are coming in. So you can buy Disney through Amazon, Hulu, and they have deals with Roku and Samsung. So they're starting to have more inventory available, trying to be a bigger player. And their ad manager is pretty easy to use and has good targeting. You can use a lot of the Amazon data as well, which is something you can't get
That's
anywhere
the
else.
biggest plus because
Mhm.
a lot of other people have access to the same listing. Disney and iHeartMedia and Spotify. I mean, some of that stuff you can buy directly itself.
Yep.
But what we're really looking for with Amazon is access to their purchase data. So they have a lot
Mhm.
of data on purchase behaviors, which is some good data that they keep walled in their garden and they
Yes.
don't let
Yes.
out, so you have to buy it through them, but you can now start buying it outside of Amazon's platform, right?
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. And that was the other thing I was going to mention. Besides TV, they're playing in the digital audio space where you can get iHeart, Spotify, Sirius, really anything you're looking. I mean, those are the biggest players in the digital audio game. So pretty exciting stuff. And then using that data, it's not just if you have an Amazon storefront, right? You can use that data for all different kinds of verticals, which is very helpful.
Hmm.
And then one of the other exciting things, which should be, I haven't really seen any changes yet, is they're consolidating all their ad serving platforms. So basically, your sponsored ads, which is you're building your own ads for your Amazon storefront, is in a program called Ads Console. And like what we are always in is the Amazon DSP, which is all your programmatic advertising. It will all now be one easy click, one place and one entry point, right, to manage everything. And that is always easier for us as buyers because you know how many tabs I have open and you have open constantly. Just trying to manage it all makes it easier when everything's in one place and you can see it all at once.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And the very last thing they were talking about, which is exciting for us, I've played around with it a little bit, but I think it can only get better, is the Amazon Ads Agent. So this is their new AI push. So basically, Ads Agent is AI inside the Amazon system where you can upload your plan or just tell it kind of detailed targeting,
Hmm.
and it will spit out your whole media plan, break everything up for you into your groups and your bylines and your tactics. And you do get final approval before hitting go on anything. But if it works right, could be a huge time saver just from a data entry standpoint.
Yeah.
But I
So,
do have a tab here. Go ahead, just to
so
show you
on
kind of what it
this,
looks like.
do you think is this gonna? Oh, what am I looking at?
So here's basically it looks like Chat
Unifying,
GPT.
since they're unifying this into one platform for everybody, do you think it's going to take any like knobs and buttons away from our side, like so that they can't? Because they're going to want to make it simpler. So is it going to make it
Simpler.
harder for us to like get into the back areas and like make adjustments to some things, or are they still kind of surface level at this point?
I think it's still surface level, and that is what I have used the ads agent for is back end, right? Maintenance, where it will give me a suggestion and just let me know, hey, if you increase your CPM here, you're going to have better performance. That's kind of a no-brainer, easy, which a lot of, different ad servers have
Mhm.
access to. But this one I think is interesting that it's actually laying out your buy on the front end.
All right, so that's nice. We haven't been able to play too much in it yet, but
No, I have tried to give it just targeting parameters and have it suggest an audience, and it's never exactly right.
right.
So
Good.
that's where it's going to be still hands on keyboard, right? Still that brain thought process, because just what it can find a correlation with may not be anywhere near what kind of audience you're looking for.
Yeah, and as they use AI, as long as it's like a learning AI and it's not more of just an algorithm,
Mhm.
if it's an actual learning AI, it'll hopefully as people use it, it'll get better and better at like when somebody puts in a target or says that they want to see this, it'll get better at figuring out what they actually mean and
Right,
what
right.
you want. So as long as it's a learning AI model rather than just an algorithm that they're calling AI, then I think they might be on a decent track. So, but
Yep. So we'll definitely keep playing with it and update along the way. But new developments from them, and obviously simpler is always easier, but like you said, I don't want to lose any of that targeting capability that we have.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, that should do it for today and all things new with Amazon, and we'll be back next week with another topic.
sounds good. See you next
See you
week.
then.